Foundation. I'll go in order from the first ones that I've ever tried. First foundation that I've ever bought is this. It's the Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me. And my little story on why do I have two. When I first went there to get the foundation, Walmart has like this pull out screen where you put your wrist under and it matches your skin tone. But it's not really accurate for me because I have like a mixture of skin tones. So I just got the one that I thought was closer to my skin tone, which I was wrong. I bought this and it's the 355 and the actual color is coconut. It was too dark for my skin. You can kind of see like now that it's like super dark, and I wore it by itself and it was like I was orange. Like I went to school, it gives you a full coverage, but I went to school and people were like, hey, your skin is so clear but you're orange. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of orange, I look like an Oompa Loompa. So I was like, oh no, that won't do. Have to change that. So I went back and I bought this one. I am so sorry about this. Don't you worry, child. Okay, I bought this shade, which is the 325, and it's the shade right before the 355. And it is too light. It made me look, I was an orange, but it made me look dead. Like, it was the color that they like make up dead people with at funerals. And I was like, oh no, that just won't do either. So what I did, because I'm such a clever gal, I mixed these two. I mixed the two dark and the two lights together, and it made my skin tone. And I was so happy. I was like, yeah, yeah, I accomplished something. So I mixed those two together, and they matched my skin tone. I wore it for the whole day, you know. And I did get comments like from my friends, like not just from like random people, but from my close friends, and they were like, "Hey, your skin looks clear, but it does like look like you packed the makeup on." And I'm like, I didn't, so it must be the product, and it does give you a cakey effect, like appearance, even if you don't like pack it on your face, because that's what I didn't pack it on when I used it, but my friends still said that it looked like cakey. So I was like, okay, maybe I should stop using that because I don't want to look like I'm a clown or anything. So I went out and I bought the Revlon Nearly Naked, and I like this better than the Maybelline Fit Me, only because it does give you an almost naked look. It's a very like natural appearance. I mean, you can tell that you're wearing makeup, but it's not like, oh, you're a clown today. You know what I mean? It's not overdoing it. So I do love that it does give you a natural look, but my only problem with this is it can get oily, which might go back to my earlier reference to the powder. Like with all of these, with the Fit Me and the Revlon, you have to have like a really good powder to set it, or you're gonna look oily and cakey, especially if you already have oily skin. So yeah. So my only complaint with this is that it is kind of oily. And I didn't have any problems with finding my shade with this one. I just went right up and it was like, hey, let me try this shade, and it matches. I didn't have to buy like two of them like I did to Fit Me and mix it. So yeah. Pros for this is it's natural, it's convenient. You can find it at like in your local drugstores. And the only con I have is that it is oily. I didn't do pros and cons for this one. Pros, it's convenient. You can find it at your local drugstores as well. And I don't know. That's my only pro. It's convenient. My cons are it can appear cakey. I guess a pro would be if you want a full coverage. This does give full coverage, which may appear cakey. So if that's a pro to you guys, then yeah. But my cons will be that it does appear cakey, and they don't have like shades for like darker women. It's like they only have like two like colored shades. At least they do where I live. So I would love if they had like a more variety of shades, especially for like colored women. But yeah, that's my pro and cons for the Maybelline Fit Me. Next, my all-time favorite oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. My all-time favorite foundation for now is Black Opal Stick Foundation. I am done. When I found this, I am absolutely done with liquid foundation. This is how it looks. And it looks darker than my skin on here. But it actually blends well with my skin color. And it's called Black Opal True Color. I don't know if you guys can see that. Black Opal True Color. And I found it at Walmart, but I've seen like review videos on it, and most of the women said that they found it at like CVS only, but where I live they actually sell it at Walmart too. The only thing that I would say about it is it's more of a product for minority women, you know, colored women. So I don't think that they have like lighter colors. I don't think when I went I didn't see any like lighter colors. So maybe it is for minority women, because like I don't know, maybe that's why it's called Black Opal, but I didn't see any lighter shades, and I'm all for diversity, so I would love it if they did have lighter shades, just like I would love it if Maybelline and Revlon had darker shades, but they don't, so I mean, just have to live with it. But Black Opal, I absolutely love that foundation because one, it's natural. It gave me a more natural look than the Revlon did. And you don't have to apply much for it to give that, you know, full coverage effect. You only need like a couple of rubs and it'll do the job, and use a sponge and stuff. But like I said, if you want me to do a video on applying the Black Opal or any other of the foundations I discussed today, just leave that request at the comments. And that is pretty much all. If you guys could please leave me like a recommendation on like what kind of powder I can use to set my makeup, I would absolutely love that. So just leave that below in the comments, or inbox me your favorite powder that you think I should use. And that's all. If you guys have any ideas on what videos you want me to do next, leave that below too, or inbox me. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. And I subscribe back. And leave your comments. I love reading comments. And look out for my college series, which I'm gonna start soon once I see like how many people are actually gonna watch them. And that's pretty much all. Bye, toodaloo.